somewhere new because I'm at Kirsty's house.
Yay!
And we just got back from seeing Vampire Academy and we have a lot to say.
We do.
So, as you know, I've read Vampire Academy and Bloodlines. Edna loves it, but Kirsty has not.
I have not. So it was a completely different kind of experience from what Scarlett had because she could kind of relate to it, whereas I was looking at it from like a fresh head.
So, I think there's a lot to say. I took notes. I was sat, because we went to a studio movie girl where there's tables, so I was like sat taking notes. If you haven't seen the movie yet and you don't want to be spoiled, you should like click away and then come back because you'll be spoiled. So I really loved how it started with the car crash because in the book we don't really ever get like an in-depth description of that, so I thought it was really cool how that was how it started. I really liked Rose was talking to Lisa and she like just woke up after having this dream and she was like, why can't you have a normal dream like of hot guys on unicorns or something? I was like,
It doesn't have to be unicorn.
Yeah. I think something which I took an issue with was Kirova. I didn't like the way she was done. I think she was a lot more like bitchy and trivial in this.
Yeah,
than
I
she
didn't
was in the book.
like. I mean, looking at it as her as a person rather than liking whether it was done well or not. I didn't like her as a person. So I don't know whether she's someone that you hate in the books as well, or whether it was just the way she was kind of portrayed in the book.
I think in the books she's stern, but still pretty fair. In this, she was mean, rude, irrational. I would go as far as to say stupid. She wasn't making smart decisions. She was just being an idiot and just seemed to be there to get in the way. That's all she did. I was like, when Rose like sedated her, I was like, boom. Yeah, I didn't like how they're like going about like sedating students. I was like, what are you doing? You can't do that. It's not allowed.
Mom, this isn't a normal
No one
school.
seems to have told her that. Yeah, I think something we both agreed on was we really loved Christian.
Christian, yes.
I think you loved him as a character, and
Yeah.
he was like, to me, it was like he just stepped out of the book. It was almost identical. I was like, it was like, aside from like his face, because for some reason Christian was blonde in my mind. Even though we get told straight away, Christian has black hair and he's always wearing black. He was blonde in my head, and I don't know why. But either way, it was like someone had just like reached into the book and then pulled him out and then put him on the screen, and it made me so happy. We also really like Natalie.
Yeah, I was not expecting what happened. It was just done really well.
It was. I think especially at the end when she went Strigoi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing. I just not see that one coming.
And the way they did it, like how she had like blood all over her face, and her hair actually looked better than it did in the rest of the film, even though it was a complete mess.
Yeah.
And she just had blood everywhere, and it looked so cool. It looked so much cooler than I was able to picture it in my head, because I still had like cute little Natalie, so I couldn't quite like get there. But no, it was so
I liked how when she started like messing things up, and they had the shot so that it was, you know how when you focus shots and you do them so that you've got your main shot focused and then the rest of your shot is more blurred.
yeah.
Well, they did it, and they did it so that the back was still blurred, but you could see the guys being knocked off their chairs in the background.
Yeah.
So you could tell that it wasn't the main focus of that like shot, but it was still there and it's still going on. They were still doing it, and I thought that was really clever.
Where was Eddie? I love Eddie. Eddie's awesome, and he's really important as the books go on, and he was just not there. We didn't. Do you know of a character named Eddie?
No.
There was no Eddie, and that made me upset because Eddie was one of my favorite characters. I think this movie was like actually genuinely funny, and I really liked that because to start with I was worried that they were gonna like that it was being advertised as funny because they were gonna make a joke out of it all. But after seeing it, I think I understood more that they had to advertise it as being something funny so that people would take it seriously, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like if they hadn't done that, then people would have been like, oh, it's just another vampire movie, let's go see it for just the laugh
Well, like
of
the guys
it,
did.
because it's not serious. Like there was these two guys behind us who clearly were not fans of the book, and they were just in there to take the mick. But like aside from them, what was really good about it, because this is the day it comes out, I don't know when it's going to get uploaded, but this is
Yeah, we've just
We've just seen it right now. It's the 7th of February. So everyone in the screen were like fans of the books or general YA fans, because I could hear, like, just as the trailers were coming on, people were talking about it. I could hear City of Bones, Divergent from like all across the screen, and there was like a big like clap went up as the Divergent trailer came on, and then again when the Fault in Our Stars trailer came on, even though I'm not a fan of that book. And we made friends.
We did make friends.
There were these girls sitting in the row in front of us.
2 rows in front.
2 rows in front, and there was 4 of them, and one of them was like dressed up as, she said it was Jill, but she looked a lot like Lissa. So like me and her had a big long conversation about like Vampire Academy, and she said she couldn't get into Bloodlines because she shipped Jill and Adrian, and I was like, how can you ship Jill and Adrian? He's like her big brother. Oh no. Sidrian, you did. That's another thing. I shipped Jill with Eddie, and Eddie doesn't exist anymore. I really liked what they did with the feeders, about how they like stay with them for a year and then their memories wipe with compulsion, and then they just have to fit back into life again. Because I thought at least that's giving us a full explanation of what happens, because in the book we don't really get told. And I thought it was so funny when it's like, what was her feeder's name? Was it like Gladys or something?
Something almost like, you think, yeah.
Something like that. And she's like, this is Gladys. She used to write Twilight fan fiction. I really liked what they did like with Rose's eyes to show that she was like sharing the bond with Lissa, because I was like, how are they going to show this? And I thought they did it really well. And like, even though I'd already explained like all the Damper, Strigoi, Moroi to Kirsty, they still gave you like a explanation of it, and it was a lot more concise than what I gave Kirsty, because I was just a bit rambly. The Molnesia marks, I didn't expect them to look like that. I was expecting the zigzags, but he only just had the one big zigzag that was like his, is it called a promise mark? I think it's called a promise mark. And then the other ones, they just looked like little like stitches or sutures or something. And it was just like, no, that's not what they look like. But I got over it. The cat. I loved the cat. Oscar the cat was cool. I was really upset when he died, and I still don't fully understand why there were cameras everywhere.
No, I don't.
Was it just because like Victor was watching or something?
I think so, yeah.
I felt bad about the cat. I loved that cat.
It was like Mrs. Norris.
And it was like, because I'd seen all behind the scenes stuff and how attached Lucy Fry was to her cat. And then this cat just died, and I don't even like cats, and I felt it.
It was like, no, the cat's not dead, it's just petrified.
Yeah. The pronunciation of the word damper, because I say damper, and I know Christine says damper, and like some people say dampire, dampier.
Yeah, they said dampier in the...
They said dampier, and I was like, really? Mrs. Carp! What on earth with that ending, where there's just the 1,000,001 Strigoi in that cave? Strigoi don't do that. They generally...
They don't hide in caves.
They do hide in caves. That's like pretty much all they do, because they can't come outside in the sunlight. But they don't group together, or at least we don't find out about that until the start of Frostbite, and it doesn't get believed until the end of Frostbite. And then there's not all the big there's no indication of a Strigoi attack until Shadowkiss.
I just feel like at the start, because I mean, you were like saying to me, how could you not see that she was going to go crazy? But like at the start, I could, like, she's saying to me, like, you knew something bad had happened, because obviously she'd left, and like the head mistress was being very like secretive about it. But from like all the flashbacks and stuff, she seemed really nice, and she seemed like the teacher that they could kind of. She just, I don't know.
She was obviously mental.
I didn't see that.
She had blood on her face all the time. I don't like the fact that she's in the cave, seeming to be like leading this Strigoi army. Because from the books, she goes Strigoi, and then she just wants to be left alone with her flower garden. Why can't they just like leave her alone to tend to
like
her
a mad
flowers?
cat lady.
She is a mad cat lady,
But with flowers.
but with flowers and evilness.
Okay.
I picture her and Miss Tarwiggler, who's not Miss Tarwiggler. It's Miss Tara Willager or something, but I still say
Really?
Tarwiggler. She's from Bloodlines, and I picture them both as the same person for some reason, and I don't know why. And I don't know if anyone watching this is British, but if you saw MI High on CBBC,
Yes.
right, remember that ginger teacher who was a bit doolally?
Oh
She was
god,
a bit,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
how I pictured Mrs. Carp and Mrs. Terwigler in the books.
Yeah.
That was what she was to me. I'll put a picture so you can see, but that's who I mean. Mia was done really differently to how I expected. I really liked why are you in the hospital? Are you pregnant? Do you have herpes? Does your baby have herpes?
I love that.
I was laughing so hard.
Love that.
It was so funny. But she was weird because in the book she's got like long curly hair and she looks really childish. In here she just looked like weird. I didn't like the fact that she had short hair because she's supposed to have like ringlets to make her look like she's 11, and she gets her hair cut later to show that she's matured. I think. Don't hold me to that. Now we're gonna have a quick Q&A to do with the fact that you haven't read the book and I have.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you questions. I need to answer me. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Did you enjoy the movie?
Yes.
Out of 10, what are you rating it?
10 probably.
10?
Yes.
Nice. Do you plan on reading the book now?
Yes, I definitely do.
Awesome. Favorite secondary character?
Favorite secondary character? Who do I like as a secondary character?
My one's Christian.
I like
He was done so well. I loved him.
Dimitri.
Dimitri's good.
Was a good second.
I like Dimitri too. Favorite scene?
Favorite scene? I would have to say the end scene in the jail cell, holding ground bit.
I was gonna say that.
That just, yeah, that was.
I loved that. Opinion on Mason?
Opinion on Mason. I liked Mason. He seems really sweet and just generally why.
Nothing.
Oh dear.
Saying nothing.
Saying nothing. He just seems nice. Yeah.
Favorite line that you can remember?
I would have to say the whole baby and herpes thing.
Pregnant? Herpes? Does your baby have herpes?
I love that.
I really liked, I liked that they had a lot of the lines from the book or in the movie. Like, not like an excessive amount, but like enough to satisfy the fangirl in me. So, thank you for watching. If you want to check out my blog, there will be a link in the description and as well to my Twitter. And I have a Facebook page now, and it's only got 3 likes. So come and like it, because one of them's her, one of them's my other friend, and one of them's her mom.
Yeah.
Okay?
Don't ask about that.
I don't
I
even.
don't know. I'm not responsible for her.
So if you want to, then you can subscribe. I'm not sure where about the button is, but it's somewhere. And who is your OTP? 3, 2, 1. Percebeth! Book with the sky on it. Oh my god, the sky. There's presumably sky there. Probably. It's outside. Because there's a building. And